Tornadoes. Introduction. What can lift roofs from buildings and sweep houses into the air? Tornadoes can. Tornadoes come in many sizes. Some tornadoes measure only a few feet, 1 mile across. Others are more than a mile, 2 kilometers wide. Some tornadoes touch down for short periods of time. Others travel for hundreds of miles. How tornadoes form. Why do tornadoes happen? Scientists aren't sure. They know that strong tornadoes come from huge thunderstorms called supercells. These storms form when warm, moist air rises in the atmosphere and mixes with cold, dry air. Scientists think that in some supercells, the mixture of air at different temperatures causes air to spin. The spinning air forms a cloud in a funnel shape. When the funnel touches the ground, it becomes a tornado. Some scientists think that tornadoes happen in order to balance the temperature and moisture in the air. This is a diagram that shows how tornadoes form. Look carefully at each picture to see how they form in the air, starting with a tornado, then the mixture of cold and warm, moist air, and finally the touchdown of the tornado on the ground, which destroys everything in its path. Measuring tornadoes. Scientists have a system to estimate a tornado's strength. They use a special scale called the Enhanced Fujita Scale, EF. It uses wind speeds to rate a tornado's strength. Scientists look at the damage caused by a tornado to estimate wind speed. EF5 tornadoes, the most powerful tornadoes, have winds greater than 200 miles per hour. Where tornadoes form. Tornadoes may be hard to measure, but scientists have a good idea when they will strike. It's possible for a tornado to happen anywhere in the world. However, most tornadoes occur in the central part of the United States, also known as Tornado Alley. More than 1,000 tornadoes develop here each year. If you look at the map at the bottom of the page, you'll see that Tornado Alley focuses on South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, and occurs because cold, dry air from the north meets the warm, moist air from the south. In Tornado Alley, the mixing of air from north and south creates perfect conditions for a tornado. Famous tornadoes. A tornado in 1925 traveled more than 300 miles through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. It killed 695 people, the highest number of people killed by a tornado in U.S. history. Two huge storm systems in April 1974 and April 2011 each produced hundreds of tornadoes throughout the Midwest and Southeast. In May 2011, an EF5 tornado struck Missouri. This tornado crushed trucks and cars and destroyed more than 7,000 homes. In March 2012, a giant tornado swept through Henryville, Indiana. It was enormous, 150 yards wide, and traveled very far, 52 miles. And in these pictures and captions, you can see some of the destruction from the tornadoes. Tornado safety. Because tornadoes are so dangerous, weather scientists do their best to warn people before a tornado arrives. However, there is no way to be sure that a tornado will strike. The National Weather Service, NWS, tries to help people stay safe during tornadoes. If they declare a tornado watch, it is possible that a tornado might develop. The NWS releases a tornado warning when scientists have actually spotted a tornado coming. At this point, it is important to get to a safe place. The safest place to be is indoors, in a basement if possible. The next safest places are closets or bathrooms. Try to stay away from windows because a tornado can blast through the glass. Get down low to the ground. If possible, go under a heavy table or desk and cover your head. You could even get into the bathtub. The spinning clouds of a tornado cause things to fly around. Protect your head from danger by covering yourself with a mattress or blankets. If you're in a tall building, find the stairs. If you're in a car and can't escape the tornado, park the car. Leave your seatbelt on and lean forward. If you have time to safely make it to lower ground, such as a ditch, lie down there. If you're stuck outdoors, lie down flat on the ground, far away from trees. It isn't safe to stay inside a mobile home in a tornado. It is better to go into a car or outside. Conclusion: tornadoes are scary examples of the power of nature. Weather scientists are working to invent better ways to tell when a tornado is coming. Many questions remain about tornadoes. What really causes a tornado? What is it actually like inside a tornado? Perhaps one day we'll find out. And here is a glossary of some important terms of tornadoes.